You smell like leather. That's nice.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's perforated leather.
Perforated leather.
Yeah, I smell like
best
perforated
kind of leather.
leather.
Yeah. And congratulations on your engagement. I see your ring there.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're turning up the spotlight on Miley Cyrus. Her vibrant lifestyle, powerhouse earnings, and all the buzz surrounding the major personal shifts and exciting new chapters unfolding in her life. If you're into bold talent and the stories behind the headlines, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an update. Let's get started. Born Destiny Hope Cyrus on November 23, 1992, in Franklin, Tennessee, a small town just outside of Nashville, Miley Cyrus was raised in a lively and musical household that would come to define much of her identity. The daughter of country music star Billy Ray Cyrus and producer and manager Tish Cyrus, Miley grew up surrounded by the sights and sounds of the entertainment world. Her parents' careers and creative pursuits created a dynamic and often unconventional upbringing that encouraged self-expression and a love for the arts. From the very beginning, Miley's childhood was infused with both Southern roots and Hollywood ambition. Nicknamed Smiley, later shortened to Miley, for her cheerful disposition as a baby, she was raised on the family's sprawling farm, where animals, music, and close family ties were constants. Despite her father's fame from his hit song, Achy Breaky Heart, the Cyrus household emphasized staying grounded. Miley and her siblings were taught to work hard, appreciate their blessings, and never shy away from their passions. She was one of 6 children in a blended family, and the sibling dynamic helped instill in her a fierce sense of individuality and competitiveness. Growing up in the shadow of Billy Ray's musical career, Miley was exposed early to life on tour, backstage energy, and the realities of the spotlight. But it wasn't until she accompanied her father to Toronto, Canada, in 2001 while he was filming the TV series Doc that she found her true calling. After observing the set and befriending cast and crew, she was captivated by the world of acting. She soon began taking singing and acting lessons at the Armstrong Acting Studio in Toronto, where coaches quickly recognized her innate charisma and confidence in front of the camera. Long before landing a leading role, Miley nurtured a passion for performing. She sang at home constantly, danced around the house, and emulated pop icons like Britney Spears and Hilary Duff. Her energy and bold personality made her stand out, and her parents took note of her desire to be more than just Billy Ray's daughter. Tish Cyrus, in particular, was instrumental in supporting her daughter's budding ambitions, helping her secure an agent and eventually manage her early career pursuits. The close mother-daughter relationship would become a defining support system throughout Miley's life. A pivotal moment came when Miley auditioned for a new Disney Channel show, originally titled Alexis, Texas. Though initially rejected for being too young, her persistence and undeniable spark led the producers to change their minds. She was eventually cast as the lead, renamed Hannah Montana, a double-life character who was both a regular teen and a global pop star. At just 13 years old, Miley began a journey that would catapult her into international fame and redefine what it meant to grow up in the public eye. The influence of her musical family, her exposure to professional sets at a young age, and the unwavering support of her parents, especially her mother, shaped a fearless and determined performer.
Time just because, bullying just takes so much from you. You just don't want attention. And so I kind of wanted to be under the radar when I was in middle school. I chilled out. When I was in elementary school, I liked all the attention. But then once I got to middle school, I didn't like it so much because these people got too mean.
Career and success. Miley Cyrus's early discovery on the set of Doc was the spark that ignited a meteoric rise, one that would eventually make her a global entertainment icon. Her breakthrough came with Hannah Montana, the hit Disney Channel series that premiered in 2006. At just 13 years old, Miley captivated audiences with her portrayal of Miley Stewart, a seemingly average teenager living a double life as an international pop star. The show became a cultural sensation, launching Miley into overnight stardom and turning Hannah Montana into a multi-billion-dollar franchise that spanned television, film, music, and merchandising. As both the lead actress and voice behind the show's music, Miley seamlessly blended acting and singing into a powerhouse brand. Her debut Hannah Montana soundtrack topped the Billboard 200, making her one of the youngest artists to achieve that feat. In 2007, she released a 2-disc album, Hannah Montana 2: Meet Miley Cyrus, which marked her official debut as a solo artist. The record went triple platinum and signaled her growing ambition to carve out a unique identity beyond her Disney persona. Miley's transition from teen idol to serious artist was marked by bold creative choices and a fearless embrace of reinvention. Her 2009 EP, The Time of Our Lives, featuring the chart-topping single Party in the USA, solidified her place on the pop music map. But it was her 2013 album Bangers that redefined her image and career. Featuring collaborations with producers like Mike Will Made It and artists like Pharrell Williams, Bangers opened atop the Billboard 200, earning her a Grammy nomination. The controversial rollout, including her headline-making MTV VMA performance and boundary-pushing visuals, sparked both criticism and praise, establishing Miley as an artist unafraid to challenge norms and reinvent herself. Throughout the 2010s, Miley continued to diversify her portfolio. She explored psychedelic rock with Miley Cyrus and Her Dead Pets, 2015, returned to rootsy pop on Younger Now, 2017, and fused rock, glam, and pop influences on her critically acclaimed Plastic Hearts, 2020, which featured collaborations with icons like Joan Jett, Billy Idol, and Stevie Nicks. These genre shifts demonstrated her versatility and commitment to artistic authenticity, earning her widespread critical respect. In the years that followed, she further solidified her cultural impact with Endless Summer Vacation, 2023, led by the global hit Flowers, a project that underscored her growing maturity as a songwriter and reaffirmed her status as one of the defining pop voices of her generation. Beyond music, Miley returned to acting with roles in projects like The Last Song, 2010, which introduced her to co-star Liam Hemsworth, and guest appearances on shows like Black Mirror. She also served as a coach on The Voice, further cementing her status as a multifaceted entertainer and mentor in the industry. Miley's impact transcends performance. She has emerged as a vocal advocate for social justice and mental health awareness. In 2014, she founded the Happy Hippie Foundation, a nonprofit that supports homeless and marginalized youth. Her outspokenness and activism have deepened her connection with fans and earned her recognition far beyond the stage. From her Hannah Montana roots to her rock-tinged reinventions, Miley Cyrus's career is a masterclass in transformation and resilience. She has navigated fame's highs and lows with a bold sense of identity, consistently pushing creative boundaries while remaining unapologetically true to herself.
And you've said before that the sobriety thing was more about, it wasn't so much that the drinking or the smoking affected your voice, it was the staying up late.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a talker anyway, so the last thing I need to do is continue that throughout the night. You know, that needs to stop at some point, and the only time that really stops is when the head's on the pillow, so the more time the head's on the pillow, the better for my voice.
That makes total sense.
Income and wealth. Miley Cyrus's financial success is a testament to her dynamic career and relentless reinvention, with an estimated net worth of $160 million to $180 million, according to several financial sources. Her wealth has been amassed through a combination of music, acting, touring, brand endorsements, and television appearances, making her one of the most financially successful entertainers of her generation. Miley's earnings began skyrocketing during her Disney Channel days as the lead in Hannah Montana. At the peak of the show's success, she reportedly earned around $15,000 per episode, which was quickly eclipsed by the profits from the Hannah Montana brand itself. Between concert tours, merchandise, albums, and the box office hit Hannah Montana, the movie, 2009, the franchise generated hundreds of millions of dollars, with Miley earning a substantial cut from various revenue streams. After transitioning into a full-fledged music career, Miley released several chart-topping albums and embarked on multiple world tours that contributed significantly to her income. Her 2014 Bangers tour, for example, grossed over $60 million worldwide. Albums like Breakout, Bangers, and Plastic Hearts not only sold millions of copies but also boosted her digital streaming revenue, licensing deals, and music publishing royalties. Her 2023 album Endless Summer Vacation, featuring the global hit Flowers, reaffirmed her commercial viability, opening in the top 3 of the Billboard 200 and bringing in millions through streaming and sync deals. Touring continues to be one of Miley's most lucrative revenue streams. With a loyal fan base and a reputation for high-energy performances, her tours consistently sell out arenas across the globe. In addition to ticket sales, she profits heavily from branded merchandise and VIP fan experiences, often tied into her shows. Endorsements and brand collaborations have added another layer to her financial empire. Over the years, Miley has partnered with high-profile brands such as Gucci, Converse, and MAC Cosmetics. Known for her bold image and strong personal brand, she commands sizable endorsement deals and regularly collaborates on custom campaigns and limited edition product lines. Today, Miley Cyrus's financial portfolio reflects a multidimensional career that bridges music, television, brand marketing, and philanthropy. Life and lifestyle. Beyond her massive commercial success and ever-evolving career, Miley Cyrus leads a lifestyle that is as bold, multifaceted, and unapologetically authentic as the persona she presents on stage. Known for her free-spirited nature, fearless self-expression, and deep compassion for others, Miley's personal life is a reflection of both rebellion and growth, blending artistic eccentricity with a sincere desire to make a difference. A true creative at heart, Miley surrounds herself with art, animals, and music in nearly every aspect of her daily life. One of her greatest passions outside of performing is animal rescue. A lifelong animal lover, Miley shares her home with a variety of rescue dogs, cats, and even pigs. She's been outspoken about animal rights and follows a predominantly plant-based lifestyle. Her Instagram often features moments from her domestic life with her pets, giving fans a glimpse into the softer, nurturing side of the pop star. Miley also has a quirky love for visual art and home decor. Her homes, especially her boldly decorated Los Angeles residence, are famous for their vibrant psychedelic aesthetic. Filled with neon colors, surrealist artwork, and eclectic furniture, her interiors reflect her love of maximalist design and offbeat creativity. She once collaborated with designer Tish Cyrus, her mother, and decorator Matt Sanders to bring her rock and roll glam vision to life, showing a unique fusion of her southern upbringing and rebellious rock energy. When not performing or creating music, Miley spends much of her time practicing yoga and meditating, habits she adopted as part of her journey toward mental, physical, and emotional balance. She's spoken candidly about her sobriety, which began as a personal choice to support her vocal health after surgery in 2019, but has since grown into a broader lifestyle change. This shift marked a new chapter of clarity and self-awareness in her life, signaling a move toward stability without losing her signature edge. Of course, Miley's personal style is a statement all its own. Known for constantly reinventing her image, she's embraced everything from country girl denim and boho chic to punk-inspired leather and high-fashion couture. She's a frequent collaborator with designers like Marc Jacobs and Gucci, and is known for taking bold risks on the red carpet and in music videos alike. Her ability to oscillate between glam, grunge, and glam rock not only keeps fans guessing but also cements her as a modern fashion icon. Miley's life hasn't been without controversy. Her provocative performances during the Bangers era, especially the 2013 MTV VMAs, sparked widespread media backlash. Her open embrace of sexuality, drug references, and twerking ignited debate. But rather than retreat, Miley leaned into the criticism. Over time, she acknowledged moments of cultural insensitivity, particularly in relation to the appropriation of hip-hop culture, and expressed a desire to grow and learn from those experiences. These challenges have shaped a more reflective and socially conscious Miley, one who embraces her evolution as a person and artist. Ultimately, Miley Cyrus's lifestyle is a testament to living without apology and constantly seeking reinvention with heart and purpose. Whether she's meditating in a color-splashed mansion, rescuing animals, creating genre-defying music, or advocating for marginalized communities, she embodies a spirit of authenticity that resonates with millions. Her life is a blend of chaos and clarity, glamour and grit, and it's that unique balance that continues to define her legacy as a cultural icon who dares to live on her own terms.
Absolutely not.
Will you even sign the marriage certificate, or will somebody have to do that for you?
Okay, here's my one. This is the thing: is waxed paper. Like
Yeah.
anything that's got like a smooth surface, that's better. And from the last marriage, I think I remember that the paper is waxed.
Personal relationships. Miley Cyrus's life has long been a reflection of her passionate heart and fearless authenticity, and nowhere is that more evident than in her relationships, both personal and professional. As much as her career has been defined by reinvention and creative risk-taking, her personal life has been shaped by deep emotional bonds, public love stories, and a strong connection to her family. Now, Miley is entering a brand new chapter, one marked by growth, stability, and lasting love. In late 2025, Miley confirmed her engagement to musician Max Mirando following months of speculation. The couple, who first met through mutual friends in 2021, had quietly been building a solid, creatively collaborative relationship away from the spotlight. Max, a talented drummer and songwriter known for his work with the band Lily, has played a subtle yet significant role in Miley's recent music, co-producing tracks on her Endless Summer Vacation album. Their shared passion for music became a foundation for something more intimate, love built not on headlines but harmony. According to Miley, the proposal took place during a trip to Japan, a country she'd always wanted to visit. She later described it as beautiful, surreal, and completely unexpected, adding that Max knows how to surprise me without making it a performance. Friends close to the couple say the engagement marks one of the most grounded and emotionally fulfilling periods of Miley's adult life. Insiders also report that wedding plans are already underway, with a private ceremony expected to take place in late December 2025 or early January 2026. Though details remain tightly guarded, it's rumored to be an intimate celebration with close family and longtime friends, reflecting Miley's desire to keep this new chapter sacred and centered on real connection. This engagement follows a history of high-profile relationships that have both shaped and challenged Miley. Her most talked-about romance was with Australian actor Liam Hemsworth, whom she met while filming The Last Song in 2009. Their on and off relationship spanned nearly a decade, culminating in a quiet, heartfelt wedding at her Tennessee home in 2018. But the marriage was short-lived, ending in divorce in 2020. While deeply personal, Miley has often used the experience as fuel for reflection and artistry, addressing the emotional toll and the growth that came from it through her music and interviews. After her split from Hemsworth, Miley entered a more exploratory phase of her romantic life. She briefly dated blogger Caitlyn Carter, then had a more public relationship with fellow musician Cody Simpson. During this time, she became even more vocal about her fluid sexuality, identifying as pansexual and breaking down traditional expectations of love and gender. Family has always played a key role in Miley's journey. She maintains a close relationship with her mother, Tish Cyrus, who managed much of her early career and remains a trusted advisor and creative partner. Her bond with her father, country star Billy Ray Cyrus, has been complex, marked by periods of public strain, but also rooted in love and mutual respect. Miley also shares strong ties with her siblings, especially Noah Cyrus, a fellow singer-songwriter. The sisters have publicly supported each other through personal and professional highs and lows, often celebrating each other's work and offering encouragement through social media. Outside of family, Miley has cultivated close friendships within the music and entertainment industry that speak to her deep loyalty and creative spirit. Her godmother, Dolly Parton, has been a lifelong mentor and inspiration, offering both career guidance and personal support. Miley's collaborative relationships with artists like Joan Jett, Elton John, and Mark Ronson have not only resulted in hit records but also revealed her ability to connect across generations and genres. Through it all, Miley's relationships have mirrored her evolving sense of identity. Intense, expressive, sometimes messy, but always real. She has never shied away from letting the public see her joy or her pain, using her experiences to deepen her artistry and connect with fans on a profoundly human level. As she prepares for marriage once again, this time with a partner who shares her values and creative vision, Miley seems poised to enter a new phase of life, one that balances passion with peace, independence with partnership. Real estate. Miley Cyrus's real estate portfolio offers a fascinating lens into her evolving lifestyle and artistic identity, ranging from free-spirited ranches and boho chic hideaways to a serene Malibu estate that reflects a more grounded, mature phase of her life. Over the years, her properties have not only served as homes but also as expressions of her creativity, independence, and deep desire for privacy. One of Miley's earliest and most beloved homes was a 5-bedroom ranch-style property in Studio City, California, which she purchased in her late teens for approximately $4 million. The 5,000-square-foot home featured high ceilings, open spaces, and a custom yoga studio, reflecting her interest in wellness and holistic living during that time. Surrounded by lush landscaping and located on a quiet cul-de-sac, the house offered privacy without disconnecting her from Los Angeles' creative pulse. In 2015, Miley took her love for nature and animals to the next level with the purchase of a sprawling 5.5-acre equestrian estate in the prestigious Hidden Hills community. Acquired for around $5 million, the property included a 6,000-square-foot main residence, a 10-stall barn, riding trails, and even its own small vineyard. The space embodied her country roots and gave her room to care for her many rescue animals, including horses, dogs, and pigs. However, Miley sold the estate in 2018, signaling a new phase focused less on rural escape and more on artistic expression. That same creative spirit defined her next Malibu property, a 2-story coastal home she shared with then-partner Liam Hemsworth. Though modest in size at just under 1,400 square feet, the property was deeply personal to Miley, so much so that it inspired her hit song Malibu. She famously installed a rainbow-colored recording studio inside, blending her personal and professional worlds. Tragically, this home was destroyed in the 2018 Woolsey fire, a loss that deeply impacted her and shaped her perspective on rebuilding. Later that year, Miley purchased a 33-acre farmhouse in Franklin, Tennessee, for approximately $6 million. The Southern-style estate included a 7,000-square-foot main house with high-beam ceilings, antique wood flooring, multiple fireplaces, and a wraparound porch, offering both luxury and nostalgia. This return to her Tennessee roots reflected her need for a quieter, more grounded environment amidst career transitions and personal healing. Today, Miley's real estate centerpiece is a Mediterranean-style mansion in Malibu, purchased in 2022 for $8 million. The estate spans over 6,500 square feet and features 6 bedrooms and 6.5 bathrooms. Perched on nearly 1.5 acres of prime canyon view property, the home boasts expansive outdoor living areas, a pool, spa, home gym, and floor-to-ceiling windows that flood the space with natural light. The layout is ideal for both entertaining and solitude, with a state-of-the-art kitchen, a game room, and private terraces that offer sweeping ocean views. What sets this property apart is not just its luxury, but how much it reflects Miley's personal growth. After the trauma of losing her previous Malibu home, the new residence represents a sense of renewal and emotional stability. According to recent reports, Miley and her fiancé, musician Max Mirando, plan to make this estate their primary home following their wedding in late 2025 or early 2026. The couple has already customized parts of the interior to include a private recording studio, ensuring that creativity remains at the heart of their domestic life. Cars and vehicles. Just like her approach to fashion and home design, Miley Cyrus's relationship with cars has evolved from youthful spontaneity to expressive luxury, blending bold personality with practicality and flair. In her early years, before becoming a global superstar, Miley was often seen driving a black Porsche Cayenne, one of her first notable cars. Though not modest by most standards, the Cayenne reflected her early embrace of edgy sophistication and freedom, an ideal match for a rising star breaking away from her Disney image. As her fame and fortune grew, so did the variety and personality of her vehicles. Over the years, Miley's garage has included everything from luxury sedans to rugged SUVs and classic muscle cars. She was famously spotted driving a Maserati Quattroporte in her early 20s, a sleek Italian sports sedan that matched her evolving, rebellious image at the time. She's also been seen in a white Range Rover Sport, a favorite among celebrities for its combination of comfort, power, and off-road readiness. That model in particular complemented her blend of country girl roots and Malibu lifestyle. In 2013, Miley reportedly auctioned off her customized 2012 SL 550 convertible Mercedes-Benz for charity after listing it on eBay, donating a portion of the proceeds to support LGBTQ+ causes through her Happy Hippie Foundation. This gesture not only reflected her generosity, but also her desire to use her fame and her possessions for impact. Among her current favorites is a matte black Tesla Model S, a car she's been photographed in multiple times in recent years. The eco-conscious choice aligns with her support for sustainability, plant-based living, and animal rights. The sleek design and quiet power also suit her increasingly minimalist yet elevated lifestyle. While cars remain a part of her daily life, Miley's primary mode of transportation during tours and international events is her custom tour bus or private jet. With a schedule that spans studio sessions, performances, and high-profile appearances, flying private offers the flexibility and security she needs. Her tour bus, reportedly outfitted with studio equipment, a bedroom, and lounge space, has served as both a creative sanctuary and a home on wheels, especially during emotionally transformative periods in her career. Current lifestyle. In 2025, Miley Cyrus remains at the forefront of music and cultural conversation, continuing to evolve as an artist while deepening her personal commitments and creative ambitions. Earlier this year, she released her 9th studio album, Something Beautiful, on May 30th. The release was accompanied by a full visual album film, premiered at the Tribeca Festival, and released theatrically and via streaming, underscoring her ambition to blend music, cinema, and artistic expression in a single immersive experience. With Something Beautiful, Miley explores new sonic territory and creative approaches. The album features collaborations with a range of artists, from indie pop to rock backgrounds, and the deluxe edition released later in 2025 brings in legendary names such as members of Fleetwood Mac and David Byrne, reflecting her desire to push boundaries and cross genres. Miley's public presence in 2025 also reflects meaningful personal developments. She recently got engaged to musician Max Mirando after several years of a relatively private relationship. The engagement, confirmed in December, has been described by insiders as a grounding and stabilizing influence in her life, with the couple's creative synergy reportedly continuing behind the scenes. At the same time, Miley's lifestyle choices reflect a balance between artistic ambition and personal well-being. In a 2025 interview, she revealed that she will likely avoid touring, despite the album release, because maintaining sobriety and emotional stability has become a priority. Rather than schedule a traditional tour, she seems to favor creative autonomy, producing music, visual art, and possibly more experimental projects in controlled, private settings. Through Something Beautiful, her engagement to Max, ongoing philanthropy, and a renewed focus on personal health and stability, Miley Cyrus demonstrates how she continues to stay relevant, not by chasing trends, but by evolving on her own terms. In 2025, she balances artistry, activism, and self-care in a way that keeps both longtime fans and new audiences deeply connected to her journey. That brings us to the end of this story. If you enjoyed it, don't miss the other celebrity journeys waiting for you on screen. Thanks so much for watching.